Hey, what's going on? This is your girl, Vanessa Smilez, and we are live on the Smile 69 Network show. There we go. The turn up is real. Absolutely, yes. Round of applause, motherfuckers. Round of applause. No need to get ready when you currently are ready. Yes, absolutely. I already put my lipstick on, so I'm good, and we are live here with an amazing guest in the building. He makes movies. I make different movies, but he makes viral movies. He's out here moving, shaking, and popping. Definitely making the imprint on social media with his content. Daniel Jean is in the building. And this is going to be nice. We're going to get into the vibes. We're going to talk about these films. We're going to talk about these viral moments, going viral in porn, and then going viral on social media. I think this is definitely very, very important. Sometimes when people think about views and they think about content, I just think that, it's really, really important that people go in depth of with how they create things, with how they start things, with how they, manage things. So it's a lot of content creators out there, and content creating is a new term, I believe. Years ago when I started my company, people weren't really even using the word content, but that's what we were creating. The only time porn stars used the term content when they was talking about content exchange, when they were sharing porn videos. So the fact that the term content creators are popular now, it's a great thing. But yes, am I allowed to introduce my host? Can I bring him in? Yes. Salute to Extra Media and everybody else in the background, making all of these things come together in a beautiful way. When it all comes together like butt cheeks. But anywho, Daniel Jean, what's going on? He looks. His eyes are opening up. Like,
yeah,
what are you looking at?
Right now. Like, oh,
what are you looking
shit.
at? Do you like what you see? What are you looking at?
Hell yeah.
Yes, I'm working on 100 million views on X videos. I haven't made it there yet, but you've been way more successful than me in regards to that. Like, tell me about your experience as a content creator, like online throughout the past couple of years. He's Trump for words because he's currently on my site right now.
I'm looking like,
but I want to know which one are you looking at so I can explain
all
the detail. What's the one that stood out to you the most?
Oh shit! I was like.
This is what happens. You see, I try to give my website information afterwards, but but usually, honestly,
I think it's a sloppy head, spit bubbles.
Sloppy head spit. Can I see? Can I see? Oh no, that was the fuck party at my ex's house. Yeah, that was We had a gangbang where it was like it's actually going into New Year's. We did it like I think it was like a couple of days before New Year's where it was like 4 dudes and then me. He's like, yes, it was an extreme fuck party. It was hilarious because everybody was just drinking off the yak. This is a BC before Corona, and that shit was lit. Oh my god, it was me and this other girl named Big Booty Cakes, and her booty was bigger than mine, so it was kind of like a battle. But she ended up winning because I'm a punk when it comes to dick. I tap out after a certain amount of time, and so she was able to sustain. As I was not. Shout out to everybody coming in on the live right now. Everybody says I'm a beast. This is so crazy. But yes, I love the fact that you got a chance to look at it. You got to take your time with it though. Like it's a lot at once. You know what I'm saying? There's all kinds of videos. There's gagging videos. There's gangbangs. There's videos that I filmed of other females. You can see that's Diamond Ortega. Shout out to Diamond Ortega. She did a scene for my Ratchet BJ site. She believed in me when I was just trying to figure myself out as a producer. But yeah, she definitely assisted. But yeah,
hey, let me follow you right now.
Oh, absolutely. Yes, Vanessa _Smilez. Yeah, it's a necessity. There's less porn on Instagram because of all of the guidelines, but that's what I wanted to get into because when it comes to creating content, porn stars have lots of views. Lots of views. But honestly, when it comes to people trying to transfer, like how people go to college and they try to transfer credits, it doesn't really work out for porn stars all the time.
Wait, accept my what you call it real quick.
Oh no, I already followed you. I've already followed you.
Accept my live. I'm gonna try to join you.
Oh yeah, there we
real
go.
Quick.
Yes.
So you could know I'm on here.
Oh yay! Teach me because I'm social media literate. I'm like, oh, that's so dope.
No, that's cool. Just give it like a minute so they could like see where we
get
at.
in and then come in the room, step in the room
before.
Yes, but yeah. So when it comes to content exchange, like they don't transfer the credits, man.
No, that's a fact. Instagram's making a killing out of everybody.
Think so.
Shout out to them though.
Yeah. Yeah, because I mean, honestly, they are providing the platform for people to be able to create the things that they want to create and put out what they want to put out there. But oh yeah,
I'm gonna get off of it real quick, but I just wanted to just start it up so that she could know, so people could know I'm on it real quick.
Yes, because they probably think I'm lying because you got your big name, your big vibes out here. They're like, oh, she capping. She ain't doing an interview with this nigga. No, she not.
So back to the throat god stuff. So it's a gangbang stuff.
So that was a gangbang, like it wasn't on New Year's Eve. It was a couple of days before New Year's Eve. So we kind of promoted it like a New Year's type of situation, but it was cool because it was an older female. I think I had to be like 19 in that video, maybe like 19 or 20. And, it was a battle. Like, she handled it. She had a bigger ass. She sucked dick longer than me. I ended up tapping out. Like, I'm not in the
How long was she sucking dick for?
Yo, we were in that room probably at least like maybe like 2 hours. But it was fun. It was vibes. Like we would drink, we would smoke, we were talking shit. Like, it was weird, but not even weird. It was just fun. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, you probably, like, and I see your face. I see your face.
What?
I see your face. Because let me tell you something. Because I know niggas who have that same face. Even when it came to me hiring guys and stuff like that to be in videos. Like, there's some guys who they were comfortable with me producing and filming because they didn't want another nigga in the room. So I see your face. So I understand sometimes.
I won't even give a fuck. As long as he's not touching me, we good.
But that's a fair assessment too. Sometimes if you're really truly comfortable with yourself, and sometimes especially in the porn industry, you gotta be comfortable with yourself. Like there's no, you don't have room to do anything else. You know what I'm saying? So what they say, certain shit is for the birds type shit. Like, hey, if you in the porn industry, you have to be comfortable because people gonna come for you. People, like, niggas used to talk about the bottom of my heel. Like, change your shoes, bitch. Them shoes is old and fucked up. Like, everything.
Like, are you watching the shoes or are you watching you have sex?
And I was just like, damn, I'm out here sucking dick and you worrying about my shoes and my nails? Like, that's crazy. But no. Oh, my God. What are some of the things that people, like, pointed out in your videos that you never thought that people would, like, notice? Like, things that people were like, oh, my God. And you're like, why are you looking at that? Like,
somebody's getting beat up and a girl's chewing in the background. Like, she don't care.
The insignificant shit.
Yeah, like the small things in the video that, like, it's just be so much small details that they'll have a whole argument over, and you're like, yo.
Oh, yeah, the comments.
Like, bro, like, look, I'm throwing a guy over the bridge. Like, why are we talking about?
You're missing the main event over here.
They just care about the little things.
Oh, my God. Tell me, because for me, creating content in the porn industry, I always came across a lot of hiccups. Like we mentioned things a little bit earlier in regards to, having people support you and having people, be accessible in order to, put your full production together. Tell me something that, when it came time for you to make your videos, like a problem that you would run into in regards to like maybe missing equipment or like somebody not showing up, or like what's something that's so common that, content creators out there that might be idolizing you don't realize that they may be running into? So.
Basically, like we just showed, what it is? We made it look so easy that it shows that anybody could do these videos. No, this shit is hard as hell. You need patience. You have to have a lot of patience.
Yeah.
Especially if you're not doing drugs, drinking, or smoking. A lot of people, they won't show up on time. They'll be like, okay, I was late a little bit. But they'll be OD, show up really late.
Yeah. And
then that kills the time. Then they want to be chilling. I'm like, yo, nigga, let's shoot this fucking video so I could go. So they be chilling. And this video in particular was a Nicki Minaj video. We was trying to do a whole club on the train.
I'm a barb. I love Nicki.
Oh, okay. And this guy, he forgot the table. He didn't show up. He started arguing. Came an hour too late. Yo, he was just doing the most to destroy this video from preventing it from happening. But I was determined anyway. I'm like, this shit going down anyway. I'm gonna fuck with you or without you. This shit. You need that attitude.
Yeah.
So if you don't have that attitude, like, yo, this video is gonna happen no matter what. So that video actually went viral. It was on every platform, that the club scene on the train with the bottles, security, all that shit. And he was like, damn, yo, you really did the video? Yeah, bitch, I did that shit. Fuck you. Yeah, that shit be happening. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, you a lot of tolerance.
After fact, yeah.
Yeah, they're like, oh, 30 seconds. We don't know what the fuck happens in that 30 seconds.
And then it's just like people forget, like, 30 seconds is all y'all get. You know how much shit really gets left out on the cutting room floor? Even for me, like, when it came to, like, producing videos and making shit happen. Like, and also what I had to learn, people, when it comes to things now, people have a short attention span, and that's even with porn. Like, people, when it came to porn, people used to watch porn for like hours and stuff like that. Now, like, niggas will watch a video for minutes.
It's so many shits to watch on porn. Yeah. Especially sites. You really damn, it's like social media. You just really scrolling up.
Technically,
something really got to catch your eye from that chick to make you really like
stand out. Yeah, and honestly, most of the time when people are like, people say, like you said, anybody thinks that they can make a skit. Even though for me, I started doing TikToks and shit like that, but I create things that are organic to me. Mm-hmm. I create things that are authentically funny to me. Like certain TikTok videos I'll do, like where I am like either like reiterating, you know, an actor's line or something like that, like something from a TV show I've seen or something like things like that. You know what I'm saying? But something that's just not me at all. It wouldn't make sense for me to do. So like now you got a lot of people talking about I can make porn, and then now all of the celebrities have now become involved in porn. So a lot of porn stars are kind of like very upset in a sense because they're just like, oh, they're taking money away from us type stuff. But also say this, hey, if you put your stuff out there and people rock with you, that's it. You everybody's competition shouldn't affect what you do type stuff.
I think it's enough. There's billions of people in this world, man. It's enough for everybody to eat.
Exactly. Now, I have to ask though. Now, in the porn industry or certain movies, you have to get physically up close and uncomfortable where there might be something in your face that you didn't expect to. You might fall, or like there might be what's a blooper story that may have happened on set with you that the fans haven't seen yet or don't know about. Did you fall? Did you bust your ass somewhere?
No, this guy got me tight. I threw him through a window and I had to take him to the emergency room and he was bleeding everywhere.
Oh shit.
No, people be thinking something. These shits be real. People really be getting thrown in these videos.
Yo.
I'm joking. This is skate Instagram.
Oh my god.
Nah, they really be getting thrown.
Well, because I mean, you never know what to expect today's now. So I'm not surprised. You're a big black nigga. I'm like, he could probably throw a nigga out the window if he really wanted to.
Emergency room, he was bleeding everywhere. I was like, oh shit. My friend's like, I told you. So the last video, I was throwing Batman somewhere. My friend got really mad. His ass fucked up. You did that. His ribs almost broke. I don't know how you get a pen. You get like, he said you get a kick. You really love doing this type of shit. I'm not gonna lie, Batman. Then the next day, I met some guy called Superman. He's like, yo, we could do a video. You could throw me. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was up early in the morning waiting for this. Is there something wrong with that?
Yeah, like, no. You're here for the dumb shit.
Yeah, I was mad amped up. He said, my friends, they know, like...
You don't get a chance to really throw people like that.
Yeah, my friend was like, yo, you put videos and viral over pussy and chicks all the time. I'm like, yeah, nigga, the fuck I got mad stress. This is my therapy.
Honestly, content creating is therapy, because even for me, like migrating from the adult industry and moving into doing radio and podcasting, it's been therapeutic, because now, even though I'm not sucking dick anymore, I can help the youth learn and teach them how to suck dick properly, or how to not, how to treat a man in the right way.
But I know a couple of girls you can help out.
Yeah, because dick sucking it's truly a talent. I tell people that all the time. It's truly a talent. Like, even fucking on camera is truly a talent. Like, niggas, like, most people think that they can show up and do porn, especially niggas.
That's not true.
It's not true. Like, you got a camera that's right next to your balls, and then you have to produce a cum shot. If there's no cum shot, there is no anything. Now,
anytime you stop, go, break. That's a lot. It's a lot of pressure.
Yeah. Now, I wanted to ask you, because you're coming from the social media content creating world, the PG-13 versions. Now, for me, when we create porn, if we don't get the cum shot, then kind of like the video is meaningless. Like, what would be the cum shot equivalent to the skits you create? What is something that you're looking for that you can walk away from your set when you're just like, all right, I'm done, I'm finished, I got what I needed?
Damn, I don't even know. Shit, that's a good question. We just did the fight on the train, the bump fight on the train. I'm not gonna lie, it was one of the best videos we actually shot. Yeah. It didn't go viral because my page keep getting deleted. So I didn't get to post it on my page. So it was just a lot, but I ain't gonna front. That was one of the best videos I liked. I really enjoyed it. It should went viral, but I don't know what happened. There's a lot of times you think a video's gonna go viral and then it didn't go. Maybe it did go viral, but I didn't know. Mm-hmm. But the baby shower hit. the baby shower, and a couple of the ones that you really don't think that goes, they go.
Oh yeah, because when I got into the porn industry, I didn't think that. I was like, ain't nobody watching me. Who the fuck am I? I'm not with no. I'm not. I've never worked for a professional company or anything like that. I've only produced amateur porn. So like for me, I was like, nobody's gonna watch me.
So what got you into porn?
Like I was in a relationship, and the person I was in a relationship, he was a porn producer. So I learned how to, create videos. I learned how to, edit videos. Most of the videos that I started off with was with that person, and then I started to create my own career after that. But yeah, definitely, it was something I've been watching porn since I was like 6 years old, but I never crossed my mind to even do it. I was like a regular hood Brooklyn bitch, just not thinking about it until
Since what? How old?
I was like 6 years old when I first started watching porn. I used to hump the bed as a child. You gotta watch out for your kids. Hide your kids, hide your wife. Come on. What was the earliest you watched porn at? How young were you the first time you seen a porn film?
I can't remember, but damn.
Come on.
You know what? You're right. I can't even judge you. Probably
How
around
old?
that time.
Around 6, huh?
Yeah, probably around that time.
Oh my God! Now there's some people who are not porn watchers. There's some people who don't even like to watch porn. So it varies per person. But I really, really think that it's a good thing for people to just explore themselves, explore their bodies. And for me, like it was a win-win situation for me. I'm like, hey, this dude's tested. Bitches, niggas in the hood when they fucking on some regular square shit, like. Niggas don't, like, they're not having those conversations as much. Like, when porn is just like, as soon as you show up, you meet somebody, where your papers at? But that's also, everything is a risk, no matter risk versus reward. And for me, I chose to do things differently. That's why I didn't do professional porn. That's why I only worked with the people who I knew and trusted. I kept my circle very small. I limited the amount of people who I was working with. I didn't, because if something shows up, I need to know where. That's kind of how I was. And for me, I feel like I protected myself in that realm. So I wanted to ask you, in regards to your content creating, how are you controlling your, because obviously your brand is growing and you're doing numbers in, great ways. How are you controlling your circle around you? Like, what do you do to try to control, like, the people around you as far as, like,
you can't
who you
control
keep in
people.
or who you keep out? Or,
you can't
they're all animals is what you're telling me.
You cannot. They'll do one video, I'll go viral with you, and then after that, they just start acting Holly with the shades and everything. I don't do this, I don't do that. And you're like,
where's my trailer?
Fuck out of here, nigga. Like,
where's my trailer? And my cheese tray.
Yeah, you're sitting there looking at them like, yo, bro, come on, man.
You never bought the cheese
They're
tray.
not humble. Nobody wants to pay the price. Nobody's humble. Everybody just expect this shit like this. It don't work like that.
Mm-hmm. When was what year was the first video you made? Like the very, very first video you made? Like, when was it and what kind of video it was?
Which one? You mean skits?
Yes.
Well, the first skit, like, I got into it because I've known Jack Thriller for a long time. Mm-hmm. So I started out doing my car service. I was trying to promote my car business.
Get out of here.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's what I really did.
You had a car business?
Yeah, car service. Like, I can help guys get pussy, but it don't work for me. I'm Mr. Romantic for everybody else, but not for me. Anytime I try to be romantic, that shit backfires.
No, what do you mean backfire? So bitches is throwing the flowers in your face?
Nah, like anytime, like recently, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try it out. So I got this restaurant. I cooked for this chick, everything. That's the last time I talked to her. I'm like, you know, fuck this. I'm not doing this shit again. That was the last straw.
Oh my God.
I'm just gonna be this asshole jerk that they like.
So you got on social media to start promoting your car business.
Yeah, like I used to help guys, like the hood version of Hitch. I get the flowers, cards, teddy bears, whatever she likes, take the card. Yo, I used to hook it up, like fly shit. And they guaranteed to get ass that night.
Yo, niggas should have really been thanking you because you got to always add a little bit of romance. So when you got on there, you're using that to promote your business. Now, how did the skits come about in your mind?
It wasn't working out because no one thought it was real. So they thought. So when I was doing videos with Fat Boy,
like, you nigga, you ain't Hallmark.
Yeah, they were like Uber, but it was weird because me and Fat Boy, we're doing these videos now. Mm-hmm. I didn't want to do videos with him at first. I'm like, let's just promote this shit and let's keep it moving. And Jack was like, no. In the beginning, I did not want to be part of any of these videos. I was like, I'll be in the background. I recorded. Even when I was doing little stuff with Jack Thriller, you'll see me in the background, whatever. But I didn't want to be in there. And my friend's like, yo, you gotta be in the videos. I'm like, nigga, I don't give a fuck about that. Let them do their stuff. I record it. It's no problem.
Yeah.
And then Jack was like, if you want your shit to work out, they're gonna have to see you in these videos, bro. And you're gonna have to do videos with Fat Boy. I was like, man, this kid is on drugs. I don't know what the fuck you talking about. Dude, tell me, let's do a video where we go in the trap house and act like you the feds. The first time, I'm like, yo, nigga, I get shot. Yeah, I'm like, nigga, I get shot. I'm not doing that. I'm like, yo, you wildin'. Yeah.
Oh, man.
And then he's like, his idea is to be on some next level shit. So I was like, all right. So we went from there, and then we did our first viral video I did with this guy. It was like 5 o'clock in the morning, and his barber just had surgery. And he was like, let's do a video right now in the middle of the street. So I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with this nigga?
Wait, was y'all at New York?
No, it was in Jersey. So
Okay.
he wakes his barber up. He's on crutches. He can't walk. We go to the middle of the street, and he's getting a haircut there.
In the street?
Yes, and there's buses and cars passing by.
Oh, my God. I know them drivers is mad as shit, yo.
Yeah, exactly.
Honking like
Yo, they were honking up. And I do construction, so like the instincts kicked in. So I started directing traffic. Because I didn't want them to hit him, you know, because they were getting mad. So I was directing traffic and shit. And then the video goes viral. But, you know, I'm old school, so I ain't understand how that worked. So
how did you know it went viral, though?
I didn't know. He's telling me this stuff.
You found out third party.
I didn't know. A bunch of friends were sending me like, "Oh, Snoop, World Star." I was like, "Yeah, okay," but I ain't understanding this shit. I'm like, okay, that's what's up.
Somebody, and that's the thing, because see, people pay for like those type. People pay for World Star stuff like that, but they say what it means to truly, authentically go viral is where your numbers just go up so much to where people are just now putting your shit. They're putting it up on World Star for you type shit. So.
At one point, World Star was posting me so much, right? After I like started getting the real hang of this shit, and people thought I was paying them. I'm like, my shit's actually better than yours. That's why they're posting it. And I'm like, you want to compare content? It's not being arrogant or anything.
But the
I'm
numbers
like, bro,
speak for
look
themselves.
at these type of videos. You're not doing these type of videos, so you can't get mad that World Star wants. You get what I'm saying? This is real like crazy shit. Like a girl, it's like a whole reality show in 30 seconds where you like, what the fuck did I just watch? This is good. Let me watch it again.
Yep.
So, and then them just doing crazy numbers and comments and shit like that. And then they're like, oh, World Star, you pay. I'm like, no, nigga, these shits is fucking good. You know what I'm saying?
That's why people are on it like that.
Yeah, that's why it really like on it. You know what I'm saying? So I was just like, bro, come on. If you want to compare content.
And that's like what we just said. Like, you know, there's billions, you know, of people in the world. Something that goes viral for and you know, a lot of people attract to. That doesn't mean that what someone else puts out won't. I think honest and a lot of people do this, especially on social media. And I think females maybe do it more than most, where they wake up, they go on social media, and then they immediately start comparing themselves to people. I had to stop myself. Hey, I got a little cousin who's having an amazing big birthday party this week. I was like, damn.
But do you see these girls on Instagram, though? But do you see how like super fire they look like?
Yeah.
But it's like that shit will kill you because they don't. Some of them don't. A lot of them don't really look like they pictures in real life though.
Yeah.
So it's just you look, and then these guys have like. At one point, I'm like, why does everyone look so perfect? This shit, honestly, this shit will fuck you up psychologically if you sit there and compare against these people with the cheat code. So when girls say, should I do so? I'm like, why not? They cheating online anyway. You might as well. Do what you got to do. These girls are all, what you think, they really that perfect? Nah, nigga, go do your shit. I don't stop nobody. Go do your shit. That's what makes you happy, do it.
And sometimes authentically, there's something that happens where even people who may quote unquote do the cheat code but they might still keep certain parts of themselves reserved. Society sometimes will resonate with those undesirable parts. Like for me, belly, yes, roly poly, all that shit. So for me, I always try to showcase that because I want women to know, like, hey, this is what it actually looks like for a human being. Yeah, there's other options out there, but also that's the thing with porn. Porn has made a lot of females more comfortable with themselves. So you got to show everything. And also, like with square bitches and like regular bitches who are not in the adult industry, they don't have to do nearly as much work maintenance as far as on their body as like regular females do. We have to make sure that the lawn is good. We have to make sure,
I told somebody that.
We can't have nobody like, fucking up our face type shit, like.
No, I had a talk with, I was breaking it down with this girl because I've been around like dancers and entertainers since a long time, like 19 early. And I see how they move. They always have condoms and all that stuff. Like, they move different than regular girls. I said, they're actually more protected than regular girls. Regular girls are actually nastier. And somebody's like, what do you mean? I'm like, bruh, trust me. Like, these girls are like...
I got regular homegirls who will fuck a dude they just met raw from the club. Like, sweaty balls, sweaty pussy, and all. And they won't think twice.
But they'll judge... like dances and all that shit. Yo, there's a lot of shit. So I don't argue with people because I know what it is. So I'm just like, all right, do your thing, man.
And people also sometimes too, like we made the great point earlier, when people judge people on their content. See, your videos are doing numbers, and automatically, unfortunately, people attribute that to like somebody paying to put your shit up.
So you think I go afford Worldstar every post?
That's just like
how much
bands,
post that shit is? Yeah, how much post I have to pay these guys for years. I'm like, nah, bro.
Oh my god.
But shout out to them though, you know, for like recognizing like very good work. I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you.
How
like
essential were like platforms like Worldstar and the Grand Report and all that?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, when they post like my videos, even to today when they post my stuff, I'll be stupid. I'm still happy that day, because you know how many people that's trying to even get on that or get a view, one view or two. So I'm super like grateful. Especially like one thing about me from the beginning, every time like with like as far as going viral, so every time I would have a video go viral, me and my baby moms would get into like the biggest fights. like the timing would be so people are like, you're not happy 50 posted you or your shit is doing millions and millions of views. I'm like, yeah, but it's like an argument. Every time I go viral, I can't really enjoy it. It's always something. It's always something where you're like, this guy don't really give a fuck. I'll be happy, but just for a few seconds, because I know something's coming behind it.
But which is
always something coming. So it's like, oh shit.
This momentary happiness. Now, I wanted to actually ask you about your music career. Now, I have an imaginary music career. I really believe I can sing. People around me tell me that I can't. I guess I would say I'm a rapper where I could just rap over other people's songs. So I'm not really, I'm not talented as I should be in that realm. Like I could karaoke the shit out of anybody's shit, make my own shit. No, but how did you get into like doing music and stuff like that? Like, how did you get into
that? What's funny? I used to sing in front of my church, like for years, like in school plays. I used to really be singing and all that stuff. And then I think after a while I was like, yeah, whatever with that.
Yeah.
So how did I get back into the music? All these guys kept saying, "Oh, you got all these followers. You should go back. You can make." No, they said you could actually make money with music. I'm like, "Gonna make money? How?" Right. It's like, "Go teach." I'm like, "Nigga, give me some shits. Let's go. You can make money with this shit. Let's go." Like, so that's how I really got into it. But the thing is, so I stopped. Right, I stopped doing the whole music stuff. Like, because I really like doing my videos, you know. So I was like, I don't really got time.
Yeah. Focus towards. Yeah.
And then so I keep having a dream that I'm in Haiti performing in front of like hundreds and thousands of people, right? Oh. But I never thought it was possible, so I keep thinking, it just keeps popping up in my head. So my homegirl, her name is Danny Deuce, she's like, yo, I got a plan. So why don't you just do Haitian music? So I'm like, what? She's like, yeah, the Haitian people really love you, you Haitian, blah, blah. It works out.
Yeah.
And then my best friend, he was like, all right, I could get some artists and we'll put this on. We'll get the track, we'll put everything together. So I was like, okay, this could possibly, I could really go to Haiti and perform. That's what I actually wanted to do.
Take over.
Right? I just wanted to go to Haiti and perform. Once, twice, and like, all right, I'm good.
Yeah.
And then boom, this fucking president gets shot. Like everything just keeps going wrong. Shot, people getting kidnapped. I'm like, fuck. Yo, every fucking time. 2 years ago, I was supposed to go and perform. Something happened. So I don't know. I guess it's like, yo, every time I'm supposed to go there or, you know.
Maybe you're supposed to go to Little Haiti first.
I've been there. I used to live
in Miami for 5 years. So I had one side of everyone Hispanic and then the Haitians who I rode out with. Down there in Miami, but it's super dope just to be able to expand yourself across different realms. Like even for me, sometimes, hey, every time I go on live, niggas is just like, when you making a new video? Like I've stopped making films years ago because my passion now is podcasting. My passion is radio. I love conversation. I love learning about people. I love exchanging thoughts. So I feel like when it comes to podcasting, I can really get that off. Versus like me sucking dick on camera, I don't really know if that's not going to make the same impact that I wanted to make.
For whom?
Like I'm just saying, can you really get a message across with a dick in your mouth? Or like pussy in your mouth or whatever.
Niggas gonna watch. You just want them to watch. Just know what's going on.
They're not gonna learn.
They're gonna watch it.
They're gonna be like, yo.
They're definitely gonna watch.
But no, what is like as far as like I know that you're doing a lot with your career right now, but what's some things that you have not got a chance to, like some kind of benchmarks that you haven't gotten a chance to reach yet? Like what's some things that you're trying to accomplish in the near future, maybe that you haven't gotten a chance to do yet with your content?
I got this stand up.
You want
to? So I did stand up a couple of times, whatever. But I have a stand up coach. His name is Smokey. So he made me like write. He wanted me because when you have a coach, they ask you a bunch of personal stuff about yourself. Mm-hmm. And I have a therapist. So when I can't get my therapist, I need someone to talk to. I don't even want to talk to my friends anymore because they're like, hear your problems. So
I try to use my. Okay, I've been trying to use my friends as therapists.
Nah, they don't. After a while, they don't talk shit about you. They're gonna be like, yo, this nigga all you do is complain. So you know what? Fuck y'all niggas.
Yeah, I'm like, y'all supposed to be my friends.
I want to get into stand up so I could just complain to a bunch of to the audience about my problems. People like watching people's pain and problems.
Yes, they do.
The fuck it is about that.
I love it.
But yeah, so I be telling him my shit. He be enjoying it. I'm like, yo, this nigga shit ain't funny. I be going in on my baby moms, deadbeat dads. I hate deadbeat dads. Fuck them niggas. Yeah. I hate them with a passion. Oh man, he wants me to go on the stage, but soon I'll be going. Yeah. I'm just getting more comfortable because I have a shy problem. I know my videos they don't look like I'm shy, but yeah.
Yo, and let me tell you something. Some of the biggest, content creators they're socially awkward in some kind of way.
No,
or some of them,
awkward.
Well, I would say not socially awkward. Let me say introverts. Like Chris, for me, I call myself an introvert. That's what I call myself. I do like people. I like to go out. I like to engage, but I don't need to be around everybody for everything, if that makes any sense. I fucks with the people I fucks with, and then, if you meet people along the way, you do. So, like, most of the time when people see the fact that so many people are following you, they think that everyone's, like, an extreme social butterfly. And for me, I can be that, but I am not that much that as compared to other people are. You know what I'm saying? So it can vary because sometimes they be like, people think that also because I do porn and every time I walk into a room with niggas, I'm willing to suck dick. Like that's just what you're seeing on the camera. Like, no, I just came to dance. That's all. I just came to dance. No, I'm just kidding. But I just really, really, sometimes people, what they see online, they create a perception of you. But you've been on a media run lately. And so you're just promoting everything that you're doing right now?
Yeah, I'm promoting everything. The music. Like I tell everybody, I love the way DJ Khaled. I love that's the guy I'm following. Mm-hmm. Like as far as music, because I have
smart.
Huh?
You smart.
Yeah, I'm not trying to sit with these niggas like,
hell yeah,
bro. Because it's so competitive, and the way these other artists look at you, and I'm like, nigga, I'm not trying to steal your spot, nigga. I'm trying to take you and another dope nigga and put you on a track together and just make this shit go viral.
Yo, and
that's because I do it on social media with the videos. Like I'll take anything or anybody. I sit there, I'll think about the situation. Mm-hmm. I'm like, all right, boom, this is what we're gonna do. And I create the whole stuff and I'll make the video work. So I'm like, I could do that in music.
Yeah, the power of collaborations. That's why when I decided to create this show, I called it The Network because I had all of these people that I knew in different media outlets, and I just didn't know how to bring people together. And I just said to myself, you know what? It's going to be even better because when you have different people from different backgrounds coming together, they can bring different talents, they can bring, different insights. So it really, really benefits, the content itself. Like, it's an amazing thing. But yeah.
That's why. That's the route I'm taking.
So who are you watching now or paying attention to? Great question. As far as like content, social media, online, people that you're looking at. Like when you open your social media app, when you're putting views on someone else's page, who are you watching?
A bunch of people. We got Danny, Joe Show, Darius DK, Fat Boy, I still watch him, Shiggy. This guy Capri just lost his page. Commodore, of course. That guy's a fucking legend. Yeah. You got Pop Vasquez, Ken Stars, Damn Homie. Yo, it's like I watch all these guys. Shit, Robbie Road in Atlanta. You know what's funny? I don't really watch people from Cali though. I don't know why. I don't know what they content. I don't know what it is.
I just never come across.
I think I never like. I'm not hating, power to them because they killing it. I just never could get into any.
Hey, I'm not hating.
Videos.
I don't really watch a lot of interracial porn, even though I've made it, but I just don't watch it. You know, but I have others like it's crazy. It's crazy enough.
That shit was like, I had to sit there and think about it.
I was trying to what they say understand. Put it in context. So yeah, put it in proper context. That's I had to translate it for me.
Paige Kennedy, he from Cali. I like him.
Okay, I've never been to California. I look forward to going there one day. Now you've been creating content for a lot of years. How do you consistently fuel your machine to constantly be creative? Because even for me, I've created content for years, but how do you not become boring? How do you not get bored? Or like, you know, how do you add to yourself to just keep making new shit? Like, what do you do? What do you add? Are you drinking pineapple juice in the morning?
No,
like, what is it like?
When I talk to different people, like let's say I'm dating girls, whatever. Mm-hmm. Yo, it's like it opens up a whole new shit.
Life brings content.
You hear new stories. You're like, what the fuck? I was dating this gangbanging chick. I didn't do videos on her yet, but it's just the word. Yeah, I have so much content like I didn't put out yet. Like people are like, oh, I'm just getting started with some of these stories. You're gonna be like, what the fuck? Or people be bringing them to me, like this guy that he went on a date with this girl, and another nigga showed up on the date and was like, what we eating? And he bought her Louis bag and all that shit.
Oh, shit.
And then he got mad. He took his bag. He took it back and all that. But for the side nigga, for that comfortable to come on a date and say what we eating, that's a problem. So he told me the story. I got really mad because I was visualizing it. I got tight. So we did the video. We did it over. Yeah, that shit was on World Stars, on TikTok, went viral everywhere. But I was mad as fuck though, because I was just like, yo, I took the bag. In the video, you see me fighting with her over the bag. Like, man, shit back, bitch. Get the fuck out of here. I would take my shit back. So,
oh my God, life
people
brings
bring me
content.
stories. Yeah, people bring me stories, but I have a lot of stories. Like when girls be telling me different shit, because I like hearing. I guess they say I'm attracted to toxic girls, or whatever. But I be hearing these stories.
We love toxic people. Yeah,
not too much, because it be stress. It be too much. Like, oh nigga, what the fuck? Enough.
You don't know you love toxic people because they cool at first, and the toxic shit just starts coming up. You're like,
they
fuck,
reel
I did
you
it again.
in by being nice, and then after that, you're like, fuck, I like them, and it's just nonstop. You're like, damn, bitch is stressful.
Facts. Oh my God.
Yeah. I can't take this.
How did you and Paris connect? Like, how did you guys get together?
Like a couple of years ago with my boy again, JB, Flawless Entertainment. Yeah, him. He said we did a skit with this guy. I threw him through something. I forgot where I threw him through, garbage cans, whatever.
I met Paris at DTF. We were talking about books in the middle of everybody drinking, but like shit like that. Like I love people
overall
like
good
that.
person. Like she's smart as fuck. Yeah,
absolutely. And honestly, it's always good to have like. Once you have a good vibe and a good aura, you're gonna attract those people to you, and then by proxy, you're gonna encounter the other people.
You know what's funny? Them. So we like our last video we was on the news. The video with the baby shower, she was there, and in the video with me, where trying to cheat on my girl with the AutoZone.
AutoZone employee.
Remember with the names, Domino's, Rent Center. So all the girls saved under different names. Yeah. That video was going everywhere. So I was happy she got her shine in the video. Yeah. She's like, that's who the fuck you put my name. And people saw her. She got the recognition. She deserved it. Yeah. She did a good job.
That's absolutely important to have people still do. Do you still have the car service?
Them niggas gonna pay me. Matter of fact, niggas trying to book me right now. Like, nigga, you paying? Fuck that, I drive. Yo, I still do security. You paying, nigga? Let's go. People think my boss, I still do construction at 5:30 in the morning, yo. Damn. People don't know that shit. So my boss like, we got this celebrity. I think he was trying to say in front of all the other, like, nigga, celebrities don't have jobs. Everybody just started laughing. It was like, think about it.
They
celebrities
shitted on the nigga from the Cosby job.
Huh?
Like, they shitted on the nigga from the Cosby show because he worked at Trader Joe's.
Yeah, exactly, nigga. Nigga, celebrities do not have jobs. So, obviously, I'm not a celebrity because I'm still here at fucking work, listening to you, getting worried about this dumb shit. Yeah, I'm like, nigga, like, come on. He's like, well, up and coming. I'm like, well, I'm still here, bro. So, no, it's nothing. I'm still at fucking work.
I've had people ask me, why are you working? Well, clearly, I haven't made it to where I need to be at.
When I make it, then you'll see me. Yeah, I gotta make sure I'm really good.
Not be working. Yes. My B-Day was yesterday.
Oh, well, happy birthday. I'm looking at nigga. That was my birthday. So what'd you do yesterday?
Oh man, we had a great party. Went to Karma. I was drinking, extremely drunk. I wore and bought my first Fendi, so I was being a super thought, showing off my bag.
Congrats,
or super city girl, but it's levels to it, right? You know, I always said to myself, when it comes to, even when you got bitches out, like the Instagram shit, like you said, the lifestyle, right? Females, they always see girls with the Gucci bags, the most expensive, shoes and all these things.
But what are they doing for it?
Or if they have, I was like, what are they doing for it? And if they have that, what else do they have? You got bitches walking around with Louis bags and getting into Ubers. That doesn't make sense. That's a, and not Ubers because they just need a driver sense. Just because some of these bitches they never even thought about having their own car type shit. Like, or they in the projects with the Louis bag. Or they, or their baby need Pampers and they got Christian Louboutins. So it's
I seen it all. I just like whatever, man.
So like I think it's definitely important to have milestones in your business, like where you get to be able to buy something that you really like. So for you, what would be the pinnacle for you to buy something that that was funded by your content only? What would be something that you look forward to purchasing that came from all your content? Like, are you looking for the Rolly? Are you looking for
I don't really care about that shit. Nah, the island. Nah, just I was on the verge of getting like multiple properties under my daughter's name.
Get out of here.
For
here
them.
Or in Haiti?
No, not Haiti. Here, somebody. No disrespect. Yo, somebody took the Haitian flag and threw it off my head in the video. They ripped it off my face and they were like, oh, they threw the flag. I'm like, yo, calm the fuck down, nigga. She got mad because she called me with 10 other bitches. That's why she took my flag off.
No disrespect to Haiti.
I'm Haiti. Like,
okay?
Come on, man. Like, get the fuck out of here.
They acting like you standing outside burning the Haiti flag.
Yeah, like what? And I did a voodoo video where
tell
I ain't
me about
posted
that,
yet.
please.
I ain't
You ain't
posted
posted
yet.
yet?
Nah, yeah. I was wanting to do a voodoo video.
Voodoo videos are very necessary. I remember when I lived in Miami, I was actually working in North Miami. I was doing this like cleanup shit. And I remember this is after the fucking earthquake in Haiti. This is when I was living out there. It was this big not earthquake. I forgot what it was. Yeah, it was an earthquake. That's what it was. A big ass fucking earthquake in Haiti. And like I lived in Miami at the time. And we had found this bag of chickens. And they had like all of the heads cut off, and it was one chicken that was like a half. I think that earthquake was like 6.5 or 7.5, but it was like the same like number of chickens in the bag. It was like the same number that was the earthquake, and like we were all trying to make up like voodoo stories in that park. It's right off of Biscayne and like 125th. It's a big park right over there. But yeah, we were kind of trying to act like we were voodoo priestess in the park over there. Putting on white sheets and shit like that. But that's not what it is, huh?
Nah, I was naming foods. So I talked Creole. I was talking about food in the voodoo stuff. So they think I was doing voodoo, but I wasn't saying hums. I was talking about different foods and shit. So sometimes I'm saying some voodoo stuff, But now voodoo is like some, how would you say? It's some, what? Now voodoo is, at first, if you go back like through history, it wasn't really created to be something bad. It was actually good.
Right.
But over time, they just took it, not just like Haitian people, whatever, from original
even
Africa.
Americans down,
Yeah, it wasn't from Africa. It's from Africa. Voodoo came from Africa. It was a religion. It wasn't nothing bad. Now it's on some next level shit. People putting voodoo on people and all that type of shit.
Like, oh, this bitch fucked my man. I got her. Hold on 1 second. Well, this nigga out with that bitch. I'ma sit. This bitch talked about on my show sitting over a pot of rice just so she can let the steam of her vagina go into the rice, and she feed the nigga the rice just to make that nigga not cheat. Bitches be thinking about like the crazy.
Nah,
shit.
my boy, he said he fucked this chick. She took the. I don't know why his dumb ass didn't throw the fucking condom down the
She
toilet.
took the semen?
She took it and put it in the freezer so he couldn't get hard.
Oh, wow.
Why am I saying this online? Well, niggas, throw your fucking condoms in the toilet and flush that shit. Don't leave that shit out.
No, I hate when niggas do that. Please do not throw your condoms in the toilet. Take that shit with you.
If you leave it in the trash, they're going to take it and freeze it and it's old for you.
Because the problem is the plumber has to come by.
Fuck you.
After niggas throw condoms in your...
I'd rather that than me not being able to get hard for 3 months.
No, ladies, okay? Do let niggas throw fucking condoms in your goddamn toilet, okay? Because when the plumber comes 2 weeks from now to fix your toilet, he's going to look at your thotty ass full of them goddamn condoms in there. And that nigga's not going to be there to speak for himself because he's fucking you with the condom. So clearly he's not that invested. But anywho.
Nah, but with the whole voodoo stuff, it's like it's real. Like, but my thing is, thank God to my parents, whatever. They be praying for me so much. So people be telling me like, yo, I feel like you got like angels watching you and stuff. I'm like, yeah, nigga, my parents be praying for me. So yeah, I'm not scared of shit. That's why I be doing my videos. Like, that's why I have so much confidence. They really spiritual people and really believe in God. So, like this one time I was at the shit curb. I think somebody committed suicide at our house, whatever. And so the spirit be haunting the whole house, going up and down, so nobody could sleep. So she sleeps with a Bible in her head. She's like, you gotta sleep with a Bible in the head.
Oh, wow.
Like, bitch, I'm going to sleep. I'm fucking tired.
And how long you gonna hold the Bible for?
Nah, honestly, you really did need a Bible. But me, like I was just testing it out. My parents praying, like if it's real, you know.
It was really
and yeah, if it's real, and yo, nothing happened to me. Like,
oh my God.
Yeah, everyone actually slept with the Bible underneath their head in that house because it really had spirits. This shit is deep. That shit give you chills, yo. It's like, what the fuck?
You can't be fucking with people from the other
And
side.
another advice I'll give people, you can't just be eating from anybody because people do. Like if a chick said, I'll cook for you, whatever, I'm in the kitchen watching what the fuck you doing.
Yeah.
Because next thing, I want to know why I'm in love with you like that.
The bitch sitting over the pot of rice.
Pot of
all right,
rice.
Here we go.
They period juice. They do mad shit.
Yes. Yep. Mm-hmm.
My parents say don't ever eat from people. I understand why, because they could. It happened to one of my family members. Like, he got hooked.
Yeah, I've heard of females trying to hook people that way. But now, when you're out and about, do people recognize you over social media? Are people running up to you asking you for your autograph, or asking you to do a skit on site?
Yeah. At first, when people asked me for pictures, I didn't understand this shit. I was just like, "Fuck, you need a picture for, nigga?" I didn't know. And my fat boy pulled me to the side. He's like, "Oh, they actually like your videos. That's why they want to take a picture."
They like your stuff.
I'm like, for what? The fuck are we really doing? We're not doing that important. We're doing a bunch of dumb shit. That's how I'm thinking, like a, you know what I mean, like a regular person. And he's like, no, they really like your shit, you know. So I was like, all right. So I tell the person, look, I don't know, I'm new to this shit. After a while, over time, like I understand. Like there's some people on social media I like too. So like I like they work. I find them really funny, and I fuck with them.
Yeah. And that's a good thing to sometimes do. And also, sometimes it takes a lot of courage for people to be able to acknowledge the love or acknowledge, you know, the admiration for what you do. So I always, for me, when people started to recognize me, and it hasn't happened.
That was in the beginning, though. That was not. That was in the beginning.
Yeah.
The first day I learned. Not like after I was like, oh, okay, I understood it. But after, I was never. I'm not a bougie person anyway, so I'm very straightforward. Like, oh. So I was just like, you know. But now it's been like 3-4 years. It's been like. What's good with you? I talk to everybody like I know them anyway.
Yeah. And then honestly, people like that, and that makes people even more invested in you, in your career, and where you go, and what you end up doing later on. Because once they can see that realistic interaction with you, some dudes, when they met me, they're like, "Oh, you really look like her." Like, let me tell you something. Last week, I'm in Brownsville waiting on the line. Like I ain't got no business on the line waiting to go get Fronto from the window. At the corner store. But I waited online, nigga behind me in the line. I get my shit, I'm about to walk to my car and shit. Nigga's like, yo, you Vanessa Smilez. It's 2 a.m. I don't even look like me. I got a fucking, like, my hair's just in a ponytail. Like, I'm just like, yeah. He's just like, yo, can I have your number? I'm sorry. I'm like, I can't give you my number. But, you know, you can follow me and, you know, we can exchange over social media. But I didn't, I felt like I wasn't dolled up. I wasn't cute. I was literally just walking around with a motherfucking ponytail, my natural hair out and stuff like that, which I don't really showcase. On like that's how I separated. But this nigga 2 a.m, yo, he had the cup in his hand with them skinny G niggas just walking up like, yo, you Vanessa. I was like, oh, I had to say to myself, oh, I went my cousin. I went up to her crib afterwards. I was like, yo, I said to myself, I forgot I was Vanessa for a quick second. I was like, oh shit, I am Vanessa.
No, people really watch porn. A lot of people really watch porn.
Yeah.
A lot of people.
And then I'll get some dudes who'll be like, and this used to happen a lot with me too, and like dudes would be like, I know you from somewhere. I know you don't. Like, you don't know me, but you know what I want, but you can't put a finger on it, which I'm glad about. But there's some dudes, they know my face because they'll know, like, but they can't. And honestly, sometimes I watch porn and sometimes I don't remember who I'm watching either. But you know the person that, like, even like sometimes you know the person that you see, depending on how you invest into it.
I tell them I used to be a dancer, and the chicks tell me that. I'm like, yeah, I used to be a stripper, and that's how you met me.
I always tell people I have a very familiar face. I Are you trying to get into acting? Yes, I see that you have acted social media.
Yo, when people say that, I'm like, what the fuck you think I've been doing for the last 3 years?
I'm waiting on it.
Yeah, what do you really think I'm doing? Like, you think I'm... Yo, that's a good question, though. This. Like, bro, like...
So are you?
I've been in acting school for the last 2 years.
Really?
Why do you think these videos look so real?
So how has acting school
I never got
your
that.
content?
It's just so confusing to me. Like,
you
gotta reenact the scenario. Like, you know what I'm saying? Besides the violence, but you know.
How has it helped your content, like being in acting school, though?
Because you gotta get into character and stuff like that.
Helps you keep focused.
Yeah, you gotta learn to be focused. There's a lot. Acting is books. I gotta read these books. I gotta memorize these scripts. I gotta see these guys' demeanor. There's a lot that I wish people could go try to become an actor, try to become a rapper, try to do a comedy. Try little pieces to see how hard all these shits are. So if somebody finally make it, you gotta give them their credit. Yeah. Cause it's a lot. Like an actor, I had to do research on Forrest Whitaker. This nigga was researching how to play a saxophone or something for a whole year.
Damn.
And
hours. Also, Aretha Franklin, not for the Aretha Franklin documentary, Jennifer Hudson, she just said she learned how to play piano. She didn't even need to learn how to play piano for the part, but she wanted to fully and be in character. You really
gotta know that. Yeah, it's a lot of work with that, and then they gotta go to therapy to unget from that character. It's a lot. The music, you gotta
to take them out of it.
It's so much, like all these stuff is so much work. It's like, wow.
Now I like the idea of like getting into character and getting out of it. Now it's funny that you say that because in porn there is an element of acting, but it's not that. It's not as much as obviously a full like regular.
Y'all acted?
I guess they could call it that because we always have to start the script. So for me, I always like scenarios with my porn. Like I always used to do a little bit of acting before I actually subbed.
Cause some shit you can't fake. These guys, I'm like, yo, I know she feeling that shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I said it's a portion of it that's not acting as far as like the fucking part. But then you have the introduction where she's like, "Hey, I have your pizza for you," or he's like, "You want this big dick?" Like, like
you always fast forward that part.
Why do people fast forward those
like,
parts?
Get the fuck out of here. That's so funny.
And when we put, the act like porn stars, we've been putting so much effort. We put effort into that part sometimes more than the porn scene. Like niggas be writing shit out, and we like niggas is really gonna skip through this shit. Like I'm tight. Like.
That's true. I always fast forward those parts. Like, all right, get to it.
But no, that small element of acting is still in there. But once the fucking gets involved, especially I would say like on the female's end, because some female is the receiving portion, so she can't really fake her. She can fake her orgasm because I've seen females do it, but it's a mixture of things. I would say most of the time.
They look like they really enjoy it.
Yeah. So when you're with your content now, something that you're really, really enjoying, what are your plans maybe like 5 to 10 years from now? Where do you see yourself and what would you like to be doing in that time?
I had a reality show that we shot 2 years ago. I signed this shit with this guy. He took the show. Because he got mad that I didn't want a certain person on the show. I don't know, he scrapped the whole shit.
Oh gosh, so you might revisit that.
So the director that shot it was like, yo, I'm like, so let's fucking do it. So now he's bitching. He's like, yo, you stopped it, whatever. I'm like, nigga, like I'm a creator. I always come up with dope shit anyway, so it don't matter. So I got a show that me and my friend were about to start. I got supposed to get the script from this girl. I'll give you brief stuff. He's a CIA killer. And he be just killing mad people. And he work with a bunch of gangbangers.
Works with.
Yeah. Yeah,
I like.
Yeah. So that's what we're working on. The script is almost done. And we're going to be doing casting. We're supposed to do it this month. The casting for the show this month.
Okay, nice. So definitely more reality, more music.
Yeah, more music.
You'll be performing in Haiti.
Definitely. Performing on stage here too. Just to feel it. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, this shit is cool.
Absolutely.
And these rappers, I don't have no competition with you guys. I just want to help y'all shit out more. Why not?
And honestly, the collaborations will do that. And the more you can, people just consistently keep at it, people see the work. And then they come around.
I'm like, this nigga getting lit niggas together too, and he's promoting the shit out of it. Or we fucking, and it's not garbage music, where it's like, all right, Daniel. Mm-hmm. I don't want to put garbage shit out.
Yeah.
So, even the content.
So with the Smile 6 Network show, we always end our shows where we're teaching the babies. We have to enlighten the millennials because the millennials are out here running around. So what's like a piece of advice that you have for your younger self who might be 18 years old, a young man out there who's looking at you, your page, and what you're doing, and they're trying to do that? They're trying to run their own business. They're trying to run their own car service. Oh yeah, let's say that. Advice for the young one who's trying to run his own car service. In this
It was easier now because all you gotta do is go get your TLC license.
Yeah.
And then and then you could get your vehicle, save up money, work on your credit, so you could buy your car. You could rent the car.
Renting them out to other people to have.
Yeah, you could rent your car out to start out so you could get some money so you could buy your own car. But when I very, very first started out, like maybe 10 years ago, I used to go to different hotels to give out my business cards to people so they could book my shit.
Business cards.
Yes, that's 10 years ago. Yeah, before Uber. Matter of fact, before Uber even came out.
Yeah,
I remember that shit was the future. I knew it, but I didn't know who to talk to invest in that shit. I kept asking everybody, "Yo, what do you invest in it? What do you invest in it? A percentage."
Yeah, Uber had to come because I remember, especially in my heyday, needing rides and just tolerating ain't shit niggas just so he can take you home. Like that's not the
And the yellow cabs did it to themselves. They were mad racist. They bad service
or spending a lot of money. You got to spend $100 from the airport type stuff.
They did it to themselves. Though. I'm not gonna lie to you. They allowed Uber to take over the whole game.
And they got tight when Uber came in.
But that was their fault, though. They opened that. They gave that window up.
Yeah.
I was about to say something political, and I had to stop myself.
Fair enough. But no, I think that's great advice for the baby.
Just like the elections. I was about to say, just like the elections.
I did not have sexual relations with this one.
Huh?
I know this chair keeps going down. I'm about to get out of here soon in a second. Yes. But my advice for the babies in regards to...
Just really work hard.
Yeah.
Do your research on like whatever you're trying to do. If you want to meet up with somebody, like the people that do skits, people that do videos, right? They charge. Some of them charge bread to do videos.
Oh, wow.
If you want to really fuck with them, you shouldn't invest in that because, they put in all this time and energy to do these videos
to build
get their followers. Up. And they think you're going to just come in like, nah, nigga, like, you got to pay. You got to find a way. If you don't got that money, record for them, do something of service or value to bring back to them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because they charge. Either you pay them or you find a way to be useful to them.
And also, when you invest, even when you're paying people what they're worth, you're investing in yourself at the same time because you're investing in a possible relationship. You don't know what can come from the start of anything. So I just always, for me, my advice to the babies today is just go for it. Go for it. Don't hold back. Keep going and just take the torch all the way because sometimes when you limit yourself, you don't know what you could be missing out on. So,
exactly.
Yeah.
Who would think I'll be doing these type of videos? You know what's so funny with this guy? His name is The Truth. Mm-hmm. There's only 3 people I used to watch back in the days. It was Tyrone, Big Brody,
oh yeah,
and The Truth. After that, I didn't give a fuck about anybody else on social media. I didn't find any of these guys interesting at all. Not trying to be where I never.
But it didn't translate in the same way.
I just never give a fuck about this shit. But The Truth, like he had some shit I used to watch on Facebook. I'm like, I ain't know who the hell he was, but I'm like, yo, this nigga shit is fucking dope. So I was telling my baby moms at the time, I was like, you know what, I want to do something like this one day, because I have scenarios. Because she's Asian, right?
Yeah.
My baby mom's Asian. It throws people off. When I say she's Asian,
I'm like,
it's funny.
I have so many friends who are into relationships, so it's like,
it's
no
cool.
to me.
Nah, it's cool, but it's the funniest shit. If like a black person, I'm like, they'll expect my baby mom to be black. So I'm like, what is she? She's Asian. She's Asian? So a white person, that white chick, like, she's Asian? An Asian girl, like, she's Asian. I'm like, nigga, you Asian. Get the fuck out of here.
They be like,
what you mean she's Asian? I'm like, you Asian? What the fuck you mean?
How are you outraged?
Yeah, they looking at me Asian. It was mad funny though, boy. So I only give it away, but yeah. I saw that. I could see. I was like, I could see myself doing this. I told her about that. It's weird how I said that shit years ago, and it just came to me doing it again, like really doing that.
Yeah, you didn't know where it was gonna lead you to, but shit.
Nah, I just said fuck it. Let's see what happened. That movie, Yes Man by Jim Carrey, really changed my life.
How so?
Cause this nigga used to say no to everything. I used to say no to everything. I was like, fuck out, I don't do this. Nope. Hell no. And I saw the movie Yes Man, and then it opened up his life. Like, nigga was a pilot, nigga was speaking languages, nigga was cooking. Yo, he's living his best life. Go watch that movie.
Yeah, I gotta watch it.
Really good.
I gotta watch it because I'm actually learning the power of saying no at this stage in my life. Sometimes you really gotta shut shit
No, you do got shit down.
just for your own mental peace. Like,
that's a fact.
Because honestly, people who create content, people don't know that we need ourselves, and we need all of the fuel that we have to put into what we're doing. So sometimes you have to not allow others to drain you, in a sense.
They will drain the shit out of you
if you let them, right?
And they don't give a fuck what you going through.
No, they don't. And then still expect you to create. Like, yeah, I drained you, nigga, but when you showing up tomorrow.
I came from the emergency room yesterday.
Oh, no.
And then everybody, and I was telling this girl, she didn't give a fuck what I was saying. I'm like, this is crazy. And they said, the doctor's like, yo, you got too much stress, whatever, you need to chill. My phone rang 80 straight times after that. And I had to stay calm. Because everyone is sensitive. I can't say nothing. I can't scream. I had to just feel like, like that. Answering all phones, like both phones like this.
Oh, my God.
Coming to a party what time where you at there.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
I admire you, because for me, it's because as things grow, things are getting bigger, and the I have less of a tolerance. So I'm like, I used to just be able to not answer my phone or not text, and I'm like, I don't have the capacity to do that anymore. Like, I can't shut out the world as much as I would like to.
Because you're a business, you can't do that.
I know. That's something that sucks.
It's cool because the reason I said it's cool because I know a couple of people they like that. Like, they'll shut everybody down.
Yeah,
nah, nigga, you're a business now. You can't do that.
Right, and I had to learn that.
Always open. But at least you recognize that and you're working on it.
No. My dick sucking skills will not work at Domino's. Or maybe they will.
Yeah, like,
This is your girl, Vanessa Smilez, and this has been an amazing show. Thank you so much for coming here, Gene.
Thank you guys for your time.
This has been amazing. Like, I really, really love this. You know what, Math? Salute to Math. Salute to S Street Media for arranging this interview and arranging this setup. I really had a great time here. This has been a great conversation. I've learned a lot. I hope that you guys have all learned a lot as well. We are teaching the babies and some of you grown-ass people as well.
Yes, pay attention.
Pay attention, please, please, please. Give your social media out if they don't already know, which you're already proud of on your page, but yes.
I'm as Daniel Gene 56. I have 3 of them called Daniel 56 because I keep taking my page, so I got the backup.
Mm-hmm. All right, so y'all go there, follow, and also, are you on YouTube as well?
I gotta step my YouTube shit up.
That's all right. You're popping on Instagram, so I mean, with hits like you, but you're right.
You need that YouTube money, yo, for real. That should make a big difference.
It does. Well, salute to you and salute to all your endeavors. I look forward to following your career and seeing where you go, and I look forward to being in the crowd in Haiti when you perform.
Oh yeah, thank you so much, and thank you guys for your time.
Absolutely.
And thank you, Instagram.
We are out. Later, y'all. Smile Sister Network Show.